NIP, what a showing from them. 15 kills as well. Sleeping on Ninjas in Pyjamas here as they're able to take the 12-kill chicken dinner here.
Hulk is your last man standing. 1v4, he is not getting it done. It is NIP Gaming.
They're at the top of the tables and this only just solidifies it.
Down to meet him. Is he going to get spotted out? And yes, NBS just looks back up that hillside, and that's going to be NIP taking a 15-round game. To be aware of where he's at, it's just a peak battle back and forth. NBS gets a little bit of damage, and it's going to be actually NBS going down just narrowly. Inky stands up, goes back after Bard, and that's going to be NIP eliminated.
They have been playing absolutely lights out PUBG. Gaxi takes a bullet for himself. That's on the K9, but he's in a 1 versus 3 and it's job done. NIP this week so far in the group stage has been an absolute blinding run.
They are in an amazing spot after that odyssey of a game. And when it came to the final chicken dinner of the day, what a win for them. 3 chicken dinners over the last 2 days as well. NIP right now, if the tournament ended tonight, they would be world champions.
If Ninjas in Pyjamas continues the crazy level of play they exhibited on day 1, if they do come out, if they get that a northern circle on game 1 in Erangel, their home turf, South George, it'll put them on a track to take this thing home.
We played really well in the group stage. We had like a lot of favorable circles that just fitted our playstyle, playing on foot and just fighting people. So I think that really helped us in the group stage and we played really well.
We were just very disappointed with how we played, especially after the group stage. Coming into the finals, we were feeling really confident that we could take the whole thing, and yeah, we had a really rough time.
Alex, what do you think?
I don't know. I feel like no matter where we go, there might be people, because they know they're going to be doing the same as us, like 4 AM. Probably going to meet...
Well, you're definitely not water treatment in this plane.
No, fuck that. I'm kind of down to jump out as a her as well.
Yeah, that's good. You didn't check out
Tempo go off there every now and then.
Tempo? They can fuck off.
Wait till...
Tempo have either...
Impala?
Impala.
So Puma free?
Puma free.
Maybe just go Puma then.
Puma was OMG. Brazilian Crusaders.
I think we should probably take Puma then. Because yeah, if Tempo do a Laser or Impala and there's OP gaming Rangers in Impala, so Tempo probably will want the Laser then. It's probably better to do like Puma and water treatment than a Laser and water treatment. So let's go Puma.
You have some teams that try to
Playing the teams here and the ones in PEL, it felt like we always rotate quite slowly. It felt like we could come in on an edge somewhere and there wouldn't be that many people in front of us compared to PEL, where it felt like if you didn't rotate somewhat early, like everything would just be taken in front of you and it would be like really hard to move.
Overall, at tournaments, you just have to adapt. Like, you're going to play different opponents all the time.
Diaz wants to go for this push. The grenade looks like it's going to land a little bit to the right. How much more smokes does he have? How much more time can he buy?
He's trying to do everything he can, but PSG completely throws the window, but he gets the knock onto Hulk. He's going to try to confirm the kill. Can't quite do it. Some damage coming through here. He's taking a lot. He does confirm the kill on Hulk. Winding on his left leg, and they'll do it. PSG takes game number 2.
I think we actually played Erangel quite well. We had 2 military circles, which are never easy to play because we loot the north side of the map. So I think we played them games okay, and we had a second place, I think that was in the swamp, that we played great as well.
We didn't play like we normally do. We normally take a position and we scout ahead of us and we keep moving until we're almost as central as we can be. But in the day 1 of the finals, we were playing edge a lot and not really moving, and we were just getting stuck and dying like that.
You've got 6 teams playing edge. Like, where do you really go? And this is what happens. All these solo snakes, they trying to make something work. Ameryh Gaming catch Miracle. That's the remnants of the fight we saw early on. This has not turned out well for all these teams that didn't go center.
Shots coming out as well. Yeah, they are. They're sliding up here. This could be the Rangers waiting for them with open arms. And Gaxi, lucky to be alive. The Rangers. Oh no! He's been the third kill by MBS. It's a disaster for NIP. The Rangers are mopping them up, and there's got to be nothing left for them now. Bard's been killed as now we're seeing 4 AM under pressure. Miracle goes down and the Rangers with a big nade to close it out.
Yeah, we wasn't very happy with our performance on day one. We should have tried to fight 17 in the group stage for San Martin because we had a really hard time adapting from playing from Chumasir and El Azaha and even water treatment. After day one, we tried to fix our mistakes by we just talked over our game plan, and we realized we weren't playing to our normal strengths and we weren't playing our normal game style, so we tried to be a bit more hyperactive and we tried to scout and move a lot more, but I think we kind of just fell short in the end on Miramar.
Wait, what? Ooh.
On day two, we actually changed our loot spot again. We wanted to go back to close to where we loot, which is San Martin, so we started looting water treatment. We went through all of the games and we wanted to try and play our own game mode, like in the group stage. But unfortunately, we didn't play our A game and we changed loot spots on Miramar, which cost us quite a lot looking back on it now.
Morning.
Why are you guys always late?
Hello. We're not late.
What do you mean late?
We're actually too early today.
Yeah, you guys are always late.
Never late. Why are you late?
I forgot my pass.
Same.
Liar.
Come on, Steve.
Steve! Oh, it's coming. What? Oh.
Zo van belet.
Steve! Oh no!
They locked everything. Nice.
Kidding me.
They found out our cheats.
Fucking dreihaken, fuck's sake.
No!
That's really fucking toxic.
Oh, meteor shower, yes. Just one meteor or meteor shower?
Oh, big fucking meteor down.
Big meteor?
And if I PEL or...
I don't even know how to draw a rock.
Hello, Apocalypse. Welcome to my backyard.
Is there any shapes that look good enough for a rock?
Rock, just make it.
And you can make it round and then you have a fucking...
Oh, that's not a meteor. That's a falling star.
Should we make it round?
Yes, it has to be like brown or red or yellow or something.
Oh.
And you should probably leave some space like here so you can see it.
For the trail, yeah, for the trail.
The trail is important.
Roger.
Teamwork.
So we'll have it like here, in the middle.
Yeah.
Meteor drawing coaching, by the way.
Oh, it's a big
Big red one.
Big pink meteor.
Need some airwaves.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Oh, just like that.
Make it yellow a bit as well, the trail.
You need the flame.
Yeah.
Flames.
Flames. Make it a little lion.
Like, no, it's starting to look like a lizard.
It is going to be our first game here of the final day of the Faceit Global Summit. It's been an epic encyclopedia of games so far, and we're about to see that final chapter conclude today.
This grenade could be really big, does bounce a little bit right, but does manage to take them down. Shoots a kill, gets the down and the flush onto another one. Purdy Curdy is just huddled right up next to these rocks, now repositioning. While that's happening, NIP gets eliminated by shoots a kill.
Our rotations and everything were fine, and I think we were just off. We just kind of took a little bit long sometimes, and we were getting pressured a lot no matter where we went, so eventually we just died because we tried to take a vehicle and, you know, get a better position.
I just think Miramar was our biggest issue, day 1 and day 2. We were kind of slow, we weren't playing our usual like scout and move play style, and that really cost us in the end.
My God, we're seeing Gaxi go off. That's 1-2 down, that's the confirmation on the player who got knocked earlier. VSG are in danger.
Gaxi, the ninjas in pajamas.
Is it just Starlord left, Richard?
It isn't. Okay, there's 3 alive. They got one back. There's a Nyght coming up through the window. Hulk's damage, loads of nerf. They hit the deck. They're gone, unfortunately. That could be beautiful, though.
It's gone in.
It is. He got it.
It's good. It's good for one. Vard's there now. You've got the support coming through. The nades raining through the windows. Hulk is down. He cannot be picked up. 1-2 is low. Starlord is watching his team be ripped limb from limb with the nade. Starlord is your last man standing. The last bastion on the stairs. The tag is good, but the frag is better. And they're gone.
At least denies the explosion. Cover fire from the back lines as well. Gaxi, what? He hit it through the window. Look at how far that was.
Absolute beast, Gaxi, but we're seeing all the teams start moving in now. This compound is getting crashed left, right, and center. Miraku's pulled up. Jorski's already found Vard. He's gone down. NBS wants to save the day, try and save his team, but they're not gifting him opportunities. He can't find a way through here. And it looks like Windstrike have really been a nuisance. And Ameryh joining in the sidelines. He's forced to fight the pro. He takes down one. NBS desperate to stay alive for his side, but Ameryh have just turned up.
That's a 300-meter shot coming out of Gaxi. He caused Windstrike all kinds of problems.
The last 2 games were like actually pretty fun. They were the 2 most fun games I had from the tournament, at least. But looking back over it now, it still doesn't make a difference. For like, it was a really disappointing result for us, and we have a lot to catch up on and go over again when we get home. For the next few weeks, I'm just going to go home and just grind as much as possible, because my individual level felt a lot lower than it was during PEL. Even though the start of PEL was really shaky, but after the first week or so, started to get into the groove again. But yeah, when I get home, I just want to grind a lot and keep my individual level up.